I was always looking for the job, but I was like always delaying my stuffs like hunting, job hunting, and everything. I got Leo. Leo was always in contact with me, but the problem was that I was delaying the thing. I don't know why. I regret this for not doing it before. I wish I could have done it before and already been experienced for a year now.
Hi guys, this is 𝗍𝗀𝗟 founder of 𝗍𝗀𝗟 Educations, and in today's podcast, I have here with me one of our students. Her name is Luna. She recently have landed her dream job in civil engineering. The reason why I bring her on today to share with you her journey with us, and hopefully she can inspire you guys to do the same. Luna, for those who don't know about you, can you tell them who you are, what have you studied, and what job you were looking for?
Yeah, hi everyone. So I'm Luna. I did my bachelor's in civil engineering from Nepal. And I completed in 2019. And after that, I came to Australia to complete my MBA. I did that from Holmes Institute. And MBA was like choice and also like the option for me to study here. But I always wanted to do something related to civil engineering because I had a engineering background. I was always looking for the job, but I was like always delaying my stuffs like hunting, job hunting, and everything because I didn't have anyone to push me like you have to do it now. And then, yeah, of course, then once I decided no, it's too late. I need to get job anyway by this July. So I got Leo. Leo was always in contact with me, but the problem was that I was delaying the thing. I don't know why. I regret this for not doing it before. I wish I could have done it before and already been experienced for a year now. But
That's okay. It happens, Luna.
yeah, it happens. So
It
yeah,
happens.
Leo and I reached out to Leo, and then he helped me. Of course, Leo and team helped me a lot. And yeah, there was very lack of confidence in me, I realized. And then so you were definitely someone who always like pushed me like your materials and everything that they are outstanding, like as I always say, number one.
Which year you came here?
2022 November.
2022. Okay,
Yeah.
2022. I guess you were also doing all kinds of odd jobs as well.
Yeah. I use grocery shops and many things. And recently, I was working in calls as a customer service for part time, and also sometimes casual anything, any like any odd jobs for surviving and sustaining here. Yeah.
Got you, got you. And for how long were you doing these odd jobs for?
November. I started from like end of the November and like 2.5 year. Yeah.
Wow, that's a very long time.
Yeah, when I was student, like first thing I didn't know much that like yeah, of course I can do it. And second thing was that I was not ready to leave my comfort zone. Like I was getting some kind of money. There was definitely not like big amount, but still. So I was very afraid to leave my comfort zone, and I was happy doing the odd jobs because I was thinking that survival of the fittest. So I need to survive. But later I continued that for 2.5 years, and then I started feeling like, nah, I should stop now.
Yeah,
As
yeah. I
I'm
think that's
just
a great point, Luna, you raised, because a lot of the students watching this, they also got trapped in that
yeah,
comfort zone of working odd jobs. What
yeah.
would you say to those people who are still very comfortable with getting those those pay from the odd jobs? What do you say to them?
Okay, I want to say just one thing, like growth is always painful, the growing of wisdom teeth is really painful. So growth is painful. So if you want to grow, it's definitely gonna hurt your muscles and everything. So but if you want to grow, you have definitely come out of the comfort zone and tolerate that pain unless you are grown up and you learn something, and learning never stops. So better choose something which can be like related to the place where you have invested the most, like your education. So
Of
there
course.
might be the boundaries that are stopping you, but definitely at one point everyone should come out of the trap. That's the only solution you have. You don't have any other solution.
Yeah. I remember when I first talked with you, yeah, like you said, I think probably a year ago, right? Nearly a year.
Yeah, that was a year ago. Yeah,
Oh my God, you were so comfortable. I don't see
yeah,
the determinations. Right? You were stalling, but then
yeah.
obviously you changed your mind. You decided that this is about the right time, and look at where you are today. It's really good to see.
Yeah, thanks, Leo. Yeah, there was a time when I was really concerned about my visas. Like, I'm on a student visa. Will I get job or not? And everything. And to be honest, and once I decided no, I can't do it anymore. I was on my TR, but once I joined your class, I realized that I could have done that before. The visa is not a big issue. The issue was like my confidence level, that
Wow.
because I got the job for civil engineering. I didn't study engineering here, so
Wow.
definitely the same qualification I had before too. So the thing
Exactly.
was only that I wasn't willing myself to get out of that zone. I should, but that's fine. Things
Yeah,
happen
yeah.
on
Well,
the
here we
right
are
time.
today. Like I said, is
Yeah,
everything comes to this point. Everything happens for a reason, and here we are today. So obviously, then you join us, Luna, and I believe you have learned so much
yeah,
from the
definitely,
program.
definitely.
So
Yeah,
what would be maybe the top three key takeaways from our program that really help you out to land this job?
if you are qualified, then definitely we need someone. We definitely need support in our life. So if you are in right hand, you can trust someone, go for it.
Mm, mm,
And like, any excuses are not enough. You
mm.
can't just make excuses and stay where you are. So
That's what a lot of people they're doing it right now to themselves, and that's not helping them at all. How important was cold calling the employers?
cold calling, yeah, the concept was kind of new to me. I was really surprised in the beginning, but that's the, like, what we say, that's the best weapon in the war. We should. I realized that cold calling is the best thing. I wasn't comfortable in the first week, but later I used to do, like, not much, but I started doing the cold call, and
Mm,
that was the best thing. The way that built my confidence, the way
yes.
I could accept the referrals, the way I could put my point to them, and the way
Mm,
I could insist them that this is what I need. Can you do that?
mm.
Definitely, cold call builds your confidence, at the same time benefits you with the job and your career. Yeah.
Before you joined this program, did you know how to call employers?
No, to be honest, somewhere I was following you, so I got the idea like cold call, but I didn't know like how do I do that? Like how do I follow like cold call? How do I do that? How do I
Mm,
start that? How do I
mm.
end that? How do I continue? I had no idea now.
Absolutely. So for
Yeah.
the one watching this, and they might think that they can just pick up the phone and call the employers and say some random things on the phone, and they don't have to learn it. What do you say? Do you think this is some skill they need to learn, or they can just swing it on the phone?
Skill that definitely wants to learn. Like I believe that it's not only for the thing that will help me for this job. This is like obviously my first job, but my the way is very long, so it is definitely something that will build confidence in you. Like it
Mm,
will definitely help you to reach out to the people, that will make your communication skills stronger. You
mm.
build your self esteem and self confidence. That gonna lead you to the long run. That's a big thing.
And it's a lifelong skill that you can,
That's the lifelong skill. Yeah.
yeah. And how about the scripts? Do you feel that the Coco scripts, the question that we provided, was that very useful to you?
Yeah, they, those questions were definitely helpful. The employers were convinced to talk with me with those questions. They find like I'm worth giving them time to listen and to talk because of this script.
Tell them about how we crafted your elevator pitch so well that it really helps you to speak with confidence to the employers.
I should not tell them like what I'm doing at the moment, like, or thing anything. That's the thing that they want to listen, and that I want them to hear from me. That's the exact thing. So this was helpful. I could talk. I would say them straight what I'm looking for, who I am, in a very short time, so that it won't waste their time. And
Mm,
I can, if we have a script, we know what we're gonna say and where we're
mm.
gonna stop and pause. So that's definitely helpful. Peace helped a lot. Peace was the number one thing. I always used to have peace in front of me when I used to do the cold call. Yeah, because I don't want to take any risk with like stopping at the point and making them feel like she's reading from somewhere or yeah.
Nah, I remember. I remember after we did your pitch, I think even you were surprised at how well it sounds, and you were not even aware that you actually knew a lot than you did.
Yeah, that's the
Isn't
thing.
it?
Yeah, because the first time I gave my piece was not perfect because there was lots of thing I was doing, but I was not able to explain like what I have done. And when you send for like you point out and you reviewed and say this is the thing you need to do, exact what software and everything, be straight to the point, what projects, how you do that, everything. Then I sat down and then I start recalling everything. Like I start looking for the stuffs what I have done, like in my old laptop, in my old work file, everything, and I realized that I have done good job. That definitely built confidence, and there was like I have done a lot. I said I'm worth give a try. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think what happened to you is you have been underselling yourself for
Yeah.
a long time. Because sometimes because you took it for granted because you did it, so you don't actually treasure what you have. But
Yeah.
we came in, we dig deeper, and then we make sure you came up with as much as things you've done as possible, and it came out well.
Yeah, indeed.
Tell them about the LinkedIn, Luna, because I think LinkedIn has played such a great part to help you land this role. Tell them how it has helped you, the templates and the LinkedIn instruction that I gave to you.
Yeah, so there is template that you provide to us. That's the kind of conversation, like professional conversation. I cannot just say how are you and just stop and wait for their reply. I need to log them as you have taught us. So a conversation that log them and they compel them to reply. They compel them to give at least advice or offer you the job. They have only two options from that script: either give a suggestion or give a job. So that was definitely helpful. I started making my power base. I started getting connected to the people because so it was like 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, it was a big change. Before 3 weeks, I had less than 100 connections, and now I have more than 300 connections because that was a in 3 weeks. Like thing happens in 3 weeks.
And can you tell them about the commenting that you did on one of these employer posts, and that ultimately got their attention, so they can imagine how do you get this role?
Yeah, when I commented on them, I got replied because I was commenting too frequently. Even when the employer told me that this is what, I was like, okay, I need to check on the company. Then I went and I got through the everything in detail. Then they asked me for the interview, and the one thing they told me is that they were very happy that I reached out to them. I showed the interest, like I'm interested to learn. That's what the thing I commented. They provide me like all the information they needed to reach out to me in a script, like my number, my email, so everything. So they were easy for them, and they were happy that I put effort to go through them. Yeah. So I was doing commenting, and definitely your team was helping in every step and reviewing what I'm gonna message them, what I'm gonna post them. So yeah, without making a single mistake. So yeah, I had started posting, and the employer get me back. There was also, I would consider like a lucky step that she reached me back just next day, and she asked me for the interview, like come for the interview the following week. And I was like, yeah. And I also like I logged her. I'm like, Monday 1 p.m. is that okay? It wasn't like yeah, she told me like come on Monday. I said next week, perfect, Monday 1 p.m. I'll be there. Is that okay? I said I will be there, and she was like, yeah, but not 1 p.m. Come at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. So I was like, okay, yeah. So and that was the thing, just locking them. Yeah.
Amazing. And that's what I like about you, Luna, is you actually really executed what I taught you. And as you do it, you start to see an immediate response and an immediate result.
Yeah.
And you can see it for yourself. That's why you're here today. Tell them about the interview preparation that we did for you. Was that helpful? The questions we provided, the instruction, what to do, what to bring to the interview, was that useful for you?
Yeah, definitely. First thing that built my confidence. Like if they ask me this, I know what I'm gonna say, that everything was prepared. But the thing what happened good is my interview was like more like casual. They had a conversation with me, but the thing was that I didn't stop. I answer them all the questions that were provided directly or indirectly. Even like if they don't ask me, they were explaining about the situation the company has, and I used to reply them with the answers that were provided to me. Even the question wasn't asked to me, like they were saying that the thing might change here and there about the salary and everything, and I used to reply them everything you have taught me over the script, like what the money matters, what the knowledge, what the skills I have in the conversation. So they were like, you are very good communicator, like this is all we need. Because one thing people don't find here is a attitude to work, like good attitude, and they told me that you have really positive attitude. At the same time you are willing to learn, at the same time you are showing your respect to the work. That's the thing we're looking for.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of the viewers watching this, they need to understand that many of the times they put way too much emphasis on the technical skills and forget the soft skills, which are very important, if not more important. Do you agree with it?
Yeah, I agree. I realized that when they tell to me that they have never hired any Nepalese or Asian people ever. Like they all have only Australians or PR holder there. I can see that you have very good background, you have good knowledge, you have good communication skill, you are so humble and everything. And that is what they were looking for. Like for the skill they can teach me, and definitely everywhere there is a different ethics and different work policies. That's easy to learn when you are at this age, so that's not a big issue. What they were looking for was a good attitude, the willingness to learn. So that was all they're looking for, and they were happy with me. And of course the questions you asked me that shocked them. The questions you told me to ask them, like where do I stand, and yeah, they were surprised for the first question when I asked them from the interview.
Scale from 1 to 10, right? That
yeah
question.
Like they were like, okay, because I don't know why, because they were very straightforward question. Where do you rank me, like 1 to 10, what position do you rank me? They were like, okay, you are bright, isn't it? Then they start asking each other, then they
Wow.
yeah, that was
Amazing. Because I think probably no one has asked them that before. So
maybe
they were caught off guard, and they was very, very surprised in a good way.
yeah.
In a good way. And you got their attention. Probably last two question, Luna, is how about the follow-up as well? Because in our program, we teach you how to do a consistent follow-up. And that also helps you out a lot.
Yeah, that helped me to introduce myself to them better, and they can know me better. I always do the instant follow-up. Is not just like bothering them with when I gonna get job, as you have taught. It's not like when job. So something light for them, just wishing them, greeting them, just making them know that you are there. You are waiting for kind of response directly or indirectly, and you're definitely willing to work. So then what that did was I follow up email everyone, and they were, first thing was they replied me what they were looking for. That was helpful for me. And second thing, when I went to the interview, they already had conversation with me by follow up. They saw me face to face, and they were like, okay, yeah, so she is the person who matches her communication skill back in email. So they were happy with that. And even after my interview, I did follow up, and always the present I take for them, they were very happy. And I didn't realize that it makes so many difference, because what I used to think it will be like selling or something, but they consider that as a very thoughtful thing.
Guys, for the viewers watching this, so what happened was I taught Luna how to present herself during the interview, and one of the things we told her to do is to buy them a little gift, a little present. And I'm sure that really left a good impression on the employer. And I'm pretty sure no one has done that, Luna. I'm very sure you're the first one. Right.
And that wasn't even that expensive, but
so how do you feel now, Luna, to finally call yourself a professional civil engineer in Australia? Do you feel happy? How you feel?
Cloud9, I'm definitely happy. I'm really happy. Like this is something I didn't imagine easily. I thought it's gonna be definitely hard. I don't know how many years I have to just wait, keep on applying online and seek everything. I have to face a lot of referrals, and at that point I was like, I will be depressed one day and I will quit doing this. I won't do this anymore, I know. But now I feel like Yeah, I did it. I can do better. I have to do better, and I'm feeling so happy. And it has lifted up my level of confidence. I'm very happy. Like, and if I can do it, anyone else can do. I believe because honest, I wasn't like, nah, I'm gonna do the old jobs. I'm gonna go back to my home now. That's fine. Now, after joining your class, I feel like, no, I can do it. Everyone can do it. But the effort is the thing, and following you, obviously, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for the one who's curious, was this job advertised or was it not advertised?
It wasn't advertised, but surprisingly, they were looking for someone, but I don't know. Like when I called them, is this like the vacancy got recently? Like they were like, no, we are looking for a draft person. We haven't advertised yet, but we are going to advertise soon. But we haven't done that yet, and we are not removing anyone from the company. Our company is expanding, so we need more engineers here. So, and we need that urgently because it's the end of the year. So we're happy that you reach out to us, and we that was awesome. That was like not online job, definitely. If it was an online job, then I don't think it's gonna work this good, or might have worked, but because of offline job, yeah.
And how long do you think it took you to land this role from the day you were very serious in our program? Like how long did it take you?
Like 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, I got the call for, in third week, in the very beginning of the third week, I got the call for interview, and it took me 1 week for the interview process and 1 week for the decision. So in all together, it was like 5 weeks from which I start. Yeah,
it's a short time, isn't it, Luna?
it's short time. Like it's something like it changed so quickly. I was surprised, but now I'm happy. In the starting, I was surprised. Now I'm happy.
I'm so happy for you. Luna,
Thanks.
which one did you go with us? Which package did you go with us for those who are curious?
Gold
Silver,
one?
gold, or diamond? The gold
Yeah,
one.
gold one, the gold one.
Do you think that was a good investment?
Yeah,
And
that's
would you
definitely good
recommend
investment.
the
Yeah.
program to others as well?
Best investment, like it's not even investment. It's like you're doing something for yourself. Yeah. If investment is on you, because money doesn't matter. How many times I spend the money for something that was even useful for me, but this time where I invested, that was the thing I had to do. I invested very right place, and yeah, go for the package. Yeah, if you are determined, and all the packages are good, but for me, gold was best. That helped me, the gold package. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Luna, my last thing is, as you know, we have a lot of students from Nepal who
Yeah.
is our subscribers, who are our followers. So would it be possible if you can speak to them in Nepalese, in about 1 or 2 minutes, just in your own language,
Yeah.
about what is your thought about the program and how would you recommend this program to your fellow Nepalese?
अब यो प्रोग्रामले चाहिँ मलाई धेरै नै हेल्प गरेको छ होइन। अब यहाँ धेरैजनाहरू हुनुहुन्छ जो चाहिँ जब खोजि नै हुनुहुन्छ। इभन कि द पिपुल आई नो, मेरो साथीहरू पनि भनि नै राख्नु भएको थियो अब जबको लागि भनेर। सो यो प्रोग्रामबाट जानु भने चाहिँ वर्थ इट चाहिँ हुन्छ। सो अभियसली आफ्नो इफोर्ट त चाहिन्छ, तर एउटा गाइडेन्स जुन सबैजना खोजिरहेछन् यो प्रोग्रामबाट पाइन्छ। डोन्ट वेस्ट योर टाइम। अनि यो प्रोग्राममा चाहिँ अब स्टार्ट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ बेस्ट हो। चाहिँ यदि जबहरू खोजिरहेको हो भने चाहिँ म चाहिँ एकदम रेटिङ चाहिँ आउट अफ 10 म 10 नै दिन्छु। एकदम राम्रो छ। सो गो फर इट।
Thank you so much, Luna. You're amazing.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Luna. I hope you will
Okay.
continue to work hard. And this is just the beginning, right? So
Yeah.
keep doing well and stay in touch with us. Don't forget us.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, yeah.
And please tell us if you have any friends who struggle,
Yeah.
so we can help them as well, Luna.
Oh, yeah, Leo. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you
You're
and
welcome.
your team. Definitely. Your cold call scripts, everything. Thank you, Leo.
It's okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Leo.